Hey guys, welcome back to P3D. As you can see, back into the dash. New airline as well. We are with QantasLink, and last video I did say we're going to do the return flight, and this is kind of like the return flight because we are at Gold Coast with some other Jetstar aircraft and private jet there as well. And yeah, so at Gold Coast, and we're going back to Sydney with QantasLink instead of Virgin Australia or Jetstar or Tiger Air Australia, I think it was, or Qantas itself. But we're using the QantasLink -8 Q400. They do use the 717 for this flight. I don't know if they stopped using the Q400 or not, but I'm just going to use the Q400. It's perfectly capable of flying back down into Sydney, sorry. And so that's what we're going to do. This Gold Coast Airport scenery is amazing for what it is. Just costs nothing. Right, let's go inside the cockpit because we need to get some things powered on. So pretty much everything up here along with the battery master gets everything online, and we can go and get these turned on along with the rest of the stuff. Those the COM1 can come on down here on. And we can set the weather to standby. These do some self-tests, that's fine, as well as this, they do some tests down there. Right, main bus tie can come on now, which it already is actually. And the external power for DC can come on.
Bank angle.
Right. Those are all passed, except that. Go to the data page, no, fuel page, sorry. And let's just get our weight set in, first of all. So, our 0 fuel weight is 22812. Enter that in. And our fuel on board will be 2223. And we should be using 1.5 tons. So we should have 0.0 tons of fuel left on board. That's plenty of this here with the -8. So that's all good. I'll go back to the no, just leave it there for now. Right. So, let's go. Actually, no, we need to open the doors for the catering, don't we? So, let's go and open that up. Service door. Right. I don't know how the doors work. Yeah, okay, let's open that door. Nice. Right. This is the first flight of the day as well. I think. No, it's not. I don't know. We're not going to do the first flight of the day. Checklists. So, circuit breakers, well, they're pretty much all in. They're not really. Are they modelled? Ah, I got the pro version, so they are modelled. Ah, nice. So let's make sure they are all in. Do you have any over here? Yes, we do. Checked all in. Normally, you just rub your hand over it until you hit like a one that pokes out, which is how you know which one is well, not which one. Hopefully, there isn't any one that doesn't pop out. So that's all. Circuit breakers are all in. Bleed air 1 and 2, they should be off, which they are, and the resoak fans actually need to come on. Right. APU bleeds are as required. We don't have the APU on, so therefore we don't have to have that on. Pressurization needs to set to 0. Just after 0 like that. That's pressurization set. Packs are checked, they should be fine on auto. And emergency lights can now be armed. Fuel transfer and everything, that's fine. Off. And parking brake and pressure. Well, parking brake is on, and we're pretty much good there. Power and condition levers, these bad boys. I haven't plugged in my yoke, bear with me. Let me just plug these in. I was going to move them to show you what it was on about. Let me just go and plug them in. Whoopsies. Right. Power levers, condition levers. Okay, so they're cut off and all of that. And that's good, pretty much. No steering should be off, which it is. That means we can go and set up the FMS. Make sure these gear pins are like that, so that's good. Nav. We are going from Y. Where's Y? Alright, I need to YBCG, Gold Coast. Off to Y. Where's what? Oh, come on. Right, YSSY. I need to get used to this keyboard. This is not used to it really. And that's pretty much that set up. Let's go and actually go back to the data page and close the doors. Now I'm going to go and set that and go to the services doors page on there. Right, let's go to the flight plan menu. Depart out of YBCG. Out of runway 32. The first SID, which is it is the Prepar3d departure out of runway 1, transition. Nice. Go to flight plan, and you can see us all in. Get rid of this no link, so we can actually do some airways from the Prepar3d, which we're doing the H62 to Sanad, which is 6. From Sanad, we're doing the arrival. Okay, return. Okay, that's the arrival. So we know the winds as well. This is a flight done in the past. So let's go put the arrival in. So we're going into Sydney, and it is quite close to us, so the wind shouldn't really change dramatically. Going to be landing on 16 left, which is one of the smaller runways from the land. Yeah, and we are doing the MLP. This one, number 3, the MLP1 arrival. We're doing transitioning on Sanad as well, aren't we? And we're doing the ILS. Put that in there, and make sure Sanad hasn't duplicated itself, which it has not, which is good. Mepil has though. I'm going to delete one of these then. That's all good. And accept this bad boy. Right. There we go. That is everything set up. Nice. Let's go outside, and actually we need to open the doors, don't we? So forward passenger door can be opened. Yes, it's going to beep at us for some reason. After passenger door. Yeah, I'd still understand the doors in this. Hopefully I get all doors open. If not, bit of a bummer. Yes, please. Fingers crossed. Yes. Nice. Nice. We got not announcements, but wow. Sorry. Forget about the announcement. Look at this bus. I'm sorry, but that is high detailed. That is a lovely bus. Sorry, I shouldn't go on about bloody bus. Right, so baggage is being loaded on. Passengers are boarding. This shouldn't take too long for to board the passengers. Those doors will close. Yeah, the passengers are literally finished boarding as well. They finished already. So passengers have boarded. So FMS is not set. We need to cross-link this. So back to data, cross-fill, flight plan. Cross-fill the fuel. And baggage loading in progress. Nice. So, trims. We can. This is the before start checklist as well. So we can set the trim, which is good for takeoff. Just making a small adjustment, just back to the middle there. And door and fueling light, they should come off, but we need to go and close the doors actually. Wait for the baggage to finish. And close the passenger doors. Right, open all 3, and then close that one, and then that one. That's what I found. So, it's pretty confusing. No, not really. yeah, that's what we have to live with. We are going for that. We'll be doing a little bit of a whatever that is, RDC on the engines today. We're not going to get NTOP. That's NTOP's full power. We're not going to do that today. Right. Let's go make sure anti-skid is on just before the pushback, and make sure doors are all closed, which they are. Fueling lights, so that just means we're not fueling. So let's go get the APU started up. Got lovely music for the boarding in the background. Passenger signs can now come on. Oh, that is not the right one. There we go. So, cabin report is received. Flight deck door is closed and locked. Don't know if you can actually open it or not. Pretty cool if you could. Got some other jump seat things there. APU lights can now go red. APU bleed, well, it needs to come off for engine start. Batteries and bus voltage, well, we need to wait for the APU to get powered on. So generators online, solar power off. Yeah, there's no warnings in the battery, so we're pretty much good for the pushback. Just going to go to services and cancel the GPU, sorry, not GPS. So that's gone now. But we go back to the flight plan page, and we're good there. That's just going to get itself out of the way. I'm going to request a pushback for the nose to go to the right. I hope I've selected the right one. Okay, yes, we can go nose right. That's good. Go into Echo, then Charlie, and then onto the Kilo hold short. Ah, we actually have a suitable tug. That is so nice. Sometimes I had ones that just does not fit the Q400, but now we actually have a suitable one. So that's just going to get that locked in, and what I'm going to do is sit at the static camera, and just walk around. Take a quick screenshot. It's going to get going soon. Oh, I've got a bit of a cold if you hear me sniffing. Yeah, lovely weather outside in the UK. It is absolutely freezing. 0 degrees. Right, parking brakes are released. So like I said in the last video, as I was going to get pushed back here, I'm going on holiday, so these are all pre-recorded videos, and if I'd failed to get enough videos for the channel, I'm sorry about that. It's just because I'm on holiday for like 10 days, so that's that. I will be back getting some more videos done after Christmas, so just trying to pre-record this whole weekend for me. It's currently the 9th of December, 9 in the morning. But yeah, let's get back inside the cockpit. And let's go get things set up. So, well, what I mean by that is get the engine started. So let's get the engine started then. Right, what I want to do is come down here, up, well, not down, but up here, and literally click the whatever engine. We're going to go engine 2 for startup today. Select it up, and I hope I haven't forgotten anything. And going to bring in the fuel. Okay, both levers will come up. That's going to bring one down. Oh, hello. No, come back. Right. Engine number 2 is spooling up, which is good. Parking brakes are set. Okay. That's alright. It is freeware, so I can let them off with this pushback. Right, start number 1. That's a lie, it's not 2 hours, it's 1 hour. Well, actually, let me take a look. 1 hour and 25 minutes is the flight time for today. Right, let's go to the nav page, and we're going to go to terrain. Zoom out to about, I can stay on 40. It's even about to 20 on this page along with the weather. It is on standby currently. I will turn the weather on. So engines have started up. They're all stable, which is good to know. Taxi lights can come on. So external power and APU can come off. Main bus light off. Electrical panels, well, they're checked and everything's fine, don't worry. Condition levers max. Auto feather is selected and white. Fuel pumps are on. Hydraulics can be checked. Come on. Flaps. Well, we're going to use a flaps 5 for takeoff. And did not actually look at our takeoff speed, so let me just go and take a look at that. So we're going to be using, actually we're going to go flaps 10 for takeoff today. As well, I need to take a look at our total weight. 25 tons. So that gives us a takeoff. What is the temperature at this airport currently? It's 26 degrees, that's fine. So therefore we can go and do a special above 20 degrees outside air temperature at 26 tons. So it's going to round up to 26 to round down, and that'll be safer. We're at 0 feet, kind of, that rounds down. So that gives us a V1 of 126 and V2 of 127. Well, the VR is the same as V1. So 126 can come in here. 126, and then this can come to 127. So that's the takeoff speed's done. Right, rudder. Make sure they've got full travel here, which we do. No steering can now come on, so I can steer with my yoke here, and PFD, NFD, and everything else, that's fine. Everything's checked. We are good there. Make sure only the warnings that are coming on, pitot heats, and the parking brake, which is good. So make sure the bleeds can come on with minimum, and ice protection. Well, don't need it. And the XPDR TCAS, set this to 2000. Down to this one as well, all the way down to 2000, like so. Hold down the button, which will turn it to out on, or on out, and we're good for our taxi. So get some power in so we don't reverse. Release the parking brakes. Bring our nose to the right, just a tad. Well, not a tad, quite far away. And gonna get the taxi checklist. So I'm going to test the brakes, so make sure we can actually brake. Special. What I need to do is set up my yoke. Got a special thing there. There we go. So we should be able to brake, which we can. Brakes are checked. Well, takeoff warning. I don't know what button does it. I think it might be down here though. But we're going to do RDC, and we're going to decrease this down to 85. Oh, come on, 85%. There we go. Right. That is set. Flight instruments are checked. Fuel travel and everything else. For like the hydraulics and everything. Your damper can come on. We've been cleared as well. The cabin is secured. Well, I'm not sure yet. Hopefully it will be. This jet star is going out there, I hope. Please say he is. Right, I don't know why this is misting up. It's 26 degrees, it shouldn't really be. Right, let's go taxi behind the jet star. And let's get going. Behind it. Pretty much turn right and then to the left straight away. If I remember how to taxi at Gold Coast. Yep. So we're just going to pretty much just do a taxi all the way to runway 32. So straight on to Delta is what we can do. We'll do an end-top takeoff. Oh, which we can do actually. Let's do that. Let's get end-top. Not end-top. So M top is maximum, N top is just 10% below the aircraft. So make sure there's no aircraft on the runway, which there are, so that's going to set the parking brake as well. So anti-collision lights can come to red. Landing lights as well can come on, along taxi light can come off now. Pitot statics, they can all come on now. Bleeds as required, everything else is set. Caution panel is black, it's set the parking brake. If we release it, that will go, that's good, we can get taking off. So look, parking brake is released. Complete black there. Make sure we just set up all the lights here. So position light we should have turned on ages ago. So flaps 10 are set for takeoff. Make sure there actually aren't any aircraft down there, ones I can't see. And make sure that no one's landing. Nope, that's good. Right, let's get some more power, get some more speed on here. So, weather can come to on. And weather is on, that's good. Did need to set the alternatives. I thought I set it myself, because normally I click B and it sets it, but in this aircraft it doesn't like to do that. So it's going to hold here and set the parking brake and make sure I set the QNH correctly. So the QNH is 1010. Like so. That's good. Get some power in. Get rid of this bad boy. Make sure we go to the rating of the power, which locks in there. Release the parking brake. Sorry, I forgot to release that. And we are now on our way. Let's go and release the nose steering there. Speed is alive. And got a bit of a crosswind here. It's going to try and stay in line with the centre line. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. And make sure we bring the nose down just a tad so we don't actually get a bit of a too slow warning. So it's gonna come up here for just a bit, and gonna set the cruising altitude as well, which is gonna be at I think 23,000 feet. Let's double check with that. 24,000 feet actually, but yeah, so that's that. 24,000 feet. Right, spin the nose to the right and spin us around to the first waypoint. So gear is up, that's good. Our speed is lovely as well, getting a good speed here. Let me get the nav on, which for some reason I can't do. That is because I'm on the VOR set. Let's go and set the FMS up, and also the vertical speed, which I want to go up to about, just about there, 1,500. Autopilot can come on as well. Right, let's go and start reducing some flaps once I see a acceleration up to the V2 speed. It might take a while. There's Gold Coast Airport just in the background there. Let's take a quick little cinematic look, if I can. Wow. That is a... we are pitching high. Yeah, we are going a bit slow. So if I do reduce the nose down just a tad, get some acceleration, bring it back up, and we should all be good. because the flats 10 is producing a slight drag. I'm just going to set flats 5. Flats 1, or 0, sorry. Okay, let's put that back on. Right, let's bring the vertical speed back up to about 1,500 as we reduced our drag. And the nose is just about come down just a tad, which is good. So flaps are up, gear is good. I'm going to set the prop speeds to climb, and we are, what's the transition altitude? 10,000 feet, so that's all good. That's the same altitude as the lights for them to come off, as well as fasten seatbelt signs to come off at 10,000 feet, I'd say. So I'm going to click altitude select, so we should level off at our desired cruising altitude, which is 240, which I'll set there. So what I'm going to quickly do is actually get rid of that decision height. There we go. Right, cool. I hope you enjoyed our takeoff out of the Gold Coast Airport. I will see you in the descent into Sydney. It'll be about 1 hour time, as this flight is 1 hour and 25 minutes, normally about 20 minutes for the recording down. So actually, no, I don't think it is actually. But hey, I'll see you down in the descent into Sydney. Hopefully runway 16 left, and enjoy the cinematics of this wonderful Dash 8 Q400. I love doing these short little hops around everywhere. Yeah. See you then. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent down into Sydney. You can see we're currently going through some clouds. The flight plan, or slash nav, has kind of messed itself up again, just like the one into London City that we did from Luxembourg. So what I'm doing, so it's meant to go over a waypoint over Sydney Airport, spin back, come down to the ILS. Just is fine. But when I did that, it kind of like, it jumped all the waypoints straight to the runway, so I have to turn around and kind of going to head north now. So let's jump back into the cockpit because we've got a bit of overspeed here. Let me just go back to the VNav and get this vertical speed rate back to about 500 for now, and we'll get rid of that overspeed. Yeah, you can see, like, yeah, waypoints is a bit stupid. See, it's already like on the go around sort of thing, so it's pretty annoying. But hey, that's what we got to live with. Got about 5 minutes to land apparently. Well, not really. It's a bit annoying. What I'm gonna do, I can do from Tonux, which is 14, to Raynham, and then one rate. Yeah, hopefully I could do that. Hopefully that'll be all good. Probably not, but hey. Right, let's go and bring the heading a bit to the left, slightly a bit more. Stay in line with that little cruising there with the Raynham, so I can line up with it. There it is, it's just there. Right, I should have turned the landing lights on. Passenger signs can come on as well. As it is the descent, pressurization is exactly the same. Flaps, we'll be landing with flaps 15. Oh yes, our speed's coming right down. Let's get some power back in. Not too much. Also, we make sure the transition attitude, well, because of all this happening, it's a bit fast descent, so let's go and change back to the QNH at Sydney, which is 1013. Actually, so that's fine. In terms of the altimeter. So let's take a look at my ILS here. Should be at Tonux at 4,000 feet, so let's bring this down to 4,000. There we go. Go slow down to 4,000 feet up to Tonux. Spin around, get down to 3,000 feet for the ILS into runway 16 left. Right. QNH is set. Make sure the don't get any overspeed here. I'm gonna go flight idle for now, just below it, and gonna go fuel pumps on, hydraulics are checked, passenger signs are on, caution panel should be a black, which it is. Cabin is secured. Nice. No need for any ice protection. Let's go and put in the ILS down here. So the ILS / localizer frequency is 110 at 9, like so. See, ILS is established. I'm going to switch to the ILS nav source. I'm going to change the course, which is 155. Can do the same on this side, like so. That's the ILS setup. And we're going to bring the vertical speed down again, down to 1,000. And going to actually go down to 3,000 feet. That's where the ILS starts at. No, it starts at 4,000 feet actually. Right. So let's bring the nose to the left with the heading. Around about 240 heading. And we should be able to line up with the start of the ILS. Yeah, so we're landing with flaps 15 today, and our weight as well, because the fuel page should be landing with 0.6 tons of fuel, and currently about 23 kilos, 23 tons, sorry. That does round up to 24 tons, which gives us Oh, I like a bit of lag here. Probably Sydney just reloading itself in. Let's go to Speedbug, and the first one would be at 117. Let's scroll it down. Yeah, a bit lag currently. 117 and also 107. Like so. And we should be on the ILS soon, so we can get the approach set up. So if we catch the localizer, we can be on the localizer. If we catch the glide slope, we go on the glide slope. All the way down into 16 left at Sydney. Let's get the logo light on here, just so we can see, and bring this range down. So we just look at the terrain around here. Okay, that's cool. We'll start slowly spinning the aircraft around, ever so slowly. Go around also is at 3,000 feet. Let's go and set that. Right, let's set the heading along with the course, 155, pretty much. And maybe not that much of a tight turn. Glide slope's coming in. We got the localizer now anyway, and we are active on that. Right, so our speed is pretty steady as well. We got a good steady speed of 170. Right, landing. Ice protection is as required. We're going to bring the gear down soon actually as well. Glide slope's just about to come alive. Just about to come in. Let's take a look outside. Yeah, a bit of the FPS drop due to all these clouds and the fog currently at Sydney. I think that's the airport just in there. Right. Glide slope is alive as well. That's good. Yeah, the airport's just there. Got the Sydney skyline as well on the left, and I think that's 36 right there, and we've got 36 left, just about there, which is just coming into view. So we're on the glide slope, which is good. We are descending with a steady 800 feet per minute. Right, let's go and set flaps 5 then, and flaps 10. Once the gear's down. Well, that's going to bring the gear down because we are getting a bit of we are accelerating a bit, so we're going to bring the the power down along the gear. That will just help us get back onto glide slope a bit. Right, the 36 right lights have just come on. I'm going to wait for the 36 left if I can find them. Right, cabin are ready. So landing gears down, all green. Condition levers, maximum. Also, the flaps will be set to 15. Flaps 10. And bleeds will be on minimum.
2,500.
Right, as we are here, we should do the decision altitude of 220. Oh, a bit too far. Right, flaps 15. Get some more power back in here. Don't want to go a bit too slow. And we've got to keep up with most of the jet aircraft as well, so don't want to coming down on the ILS at 120 knots. Yeah, so we've got the runway in sight, which is good. The localizer, well, we are just a bit to the right of it, just past them at 2,000 feet now as well. Take a look at the side of the aircraft. Nice. QantasLink. And QantasLink come into the domestic part of the stands just about all there as well. Hopefully got some stuff waiting for this. So. Good. Right. That's fine, it's just taken off over there. It's all good. Right, reduce some of the speed on the engines now. Coming a bit too fast, so you're just missing out on the glide slope just a tad. Make sure flaps are 15, which they are. I've got caution, pant light. Flat overspeed, I think it is. Yeah, okay. Right, we're back on the glide slope, and our speed will be coming down again. So let's go and get rid of the autopilot. And let's just go and land this aircraft. Try and watch the speed as well. Try and get a good landing today. Gonna adjust the trim just a lot more. There you go, glide slope's coming back in again. Yeah, so we're coming in a bit fast. That's fine. We're meant to be. Let's get those 2 reds, 2 whites. There we go.
500.
Lovely sunset. Yeah, it's going 2 reds, 2 whites on the pappies, but we are a bit high on the glide slope apparently. Right, let's go a bit slow now. Reduce the speed.
Minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Right, idle throttle. Let's get down and get rid of that beeping noise. There we go. On the ground. Right, just get a bit of reverses in. That's how this aircraft slows down. That noise is unbelievable. Right, get rid of the reverses because our next waypoint is a bit far away from us. Right, let's get the spoilers down to taxi. Get the control locks on. Right, let's keep taxiing. So we're coming off at Tango 3, and we're going to taxi all the way quite far. So let's get the nose steering on. So, control locks are on. We're going to turn the anti-collision light to red soon, once we get off the runway. Right, your damper off. We can get rid of the approach. I think, maybe not. Get rid of the in and out source to FMS. Both sides. Yeah, I don't have to get rid of that. Right. Flaps all the way up now. We can get rid of the hydraulics, but it's not on the checklist for now. So anti-collision lights can now go to red. Oh, all the lights is updated. So land lights just came into view there. Tax light is on, and weather radar can come to standby. So flight taxi on the spoiler zone taxi. I've already done that. Ice protection is off. Bus tyre can now come onto tie. and yaw damper I've already turned off. That's good. Right, let's go and get a gate. Or GSX. So it's on the D's, which means domestic, and hopefully get a 14, which looks good. Qantas. There we go. Gonna do a bit of a fast taxi here. Look at that. That's beautiful. I think that landing's alright for what I normally do. Yeah, we're currently at a ground speed of about 30 knots. Is that? Yeah, 34. So that's pretty fast. Yeah, but welcome to Sydney. Back from the flight about a week ago. So what we're gonna do is probably taxi pretty much the same route that we did last time, which is going down Tango now onto Lima, then down Charlie, all the way on Charlie actually to our gate that we allocated for us. Glad view. Try to stay in the centre line of the taxi. Lovely view. Just the sand from those props. Turn it down if I wanted to, but not. Right, so I did just slow us down just a tad so we get around this corner. And the aircraft is gone. Yeah, is our leg light working? It is, nice. So the actual the AI actually are going to the correct runways as well. Last time we went to Sydney, they went to the wrong runway. Right, gonna cut the video because it is quite a long taxi to our gate, because we did land on 16 left, which is quite far away from the main terminal and everything. So I'll see you then, and goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back, and we're just coming in now into the terminal here. Got another aircraft over there, Qantas 7837 I think, I don't know, I can't really see from here. Yeah, Qantas 737. And our gate is just up here, near the other Jetsstars, and I think I can just see another Dash 8 there with Qantas, just in the background. QantasLink, not Qantas, QantasLink. So it's going to be taxi down here for a bit. Right, can't remember what gate we chose, but I think I can just about see it there, which is D14. Where's that? That is on this circle here. Not circle, but circular. We're actually right next to this other dash as well. That's 16, and here's 14, so this is our gate here, which we're going to come into. Right, let's go and get rid of the lights. Don't want to blind anyone. Keep it going. Spin it all the way around so it's line up properly. Perfect. So here's number 14. Right, it's telling us to bring us all the way in. See, just about to make the QantasLink sign just there. So this is the QantasLink terminal. It's making us park just a tad to the left of what we're supposed to be parking at. But we can see where we're meant to be parking at, actually. Just about here. Just about, come on, get there. There we go. Parking brake is set. We are literally where we need to be. Services, we can go and request a GPU. Oh no, we can't actually. get the AP started up. Yes, I forgot about that. But yeah, we've got another QantasLink over there, which is kind of nice. I think we have the jetway here. Yeah, I can hear the AP starting up in the background. I think the jetway is for the gate 13. The AP is starting up. We can actually go and get some power in the props to come down just a tad because it's a bit noisy. Right, generators are on. Shut the engines down. Make sure everything else is off. So no steering came off, and this can come to standby now, like so. Bleeds should be off, along with minimum. We can go get the dome light on. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. You're gonna just request deboarding if you wanted to. Yeah, this is no jetway here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this landing. I think it's one of the best with the Dash 8 on with recording, and just parked right next to another QantasLink. I think that might be the Dash 8 Q400 instead of the 400. I'm not sure because they have the 300s and the 400s. It might be the 400. I'm not sure, but hey, another 737 over there, QantasLink. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed a little video today. The return flight back from the Gold Coast to Sydney. But yeah, gonna get the deboarding going. Got no Air China over there, A330 I think that is. Might not be Air China, but some sort of Chinese airline. Oh no, it is Air China. That's cool. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the flight today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.